Hi, I'm JJ Virgin, celebrity nutrition and fitness expert of jjvirgin.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to cope with stress, fatigue, and adrenal burnout. So if you're one of those people that says, I'm so tired all the time, listen up. First, I'm going to explain what adrenal burnout is. You have these adrenal glands and they pump out cortisol and DHEA. Now, when you get under stress initially, actually usually feel pretty good because those adrenal glands go into overdrive, pumping out cortisol. And this makes you feel like you have more energy. You can get more things done. But the first thing you might start to notice is that your blood sugar starts to go a little bit wonky. You start to crave more sugar and carbs. You might get a little irritated. You're not sleeping well. Your sex drive goes down. You can't build muscle, and you start putting weight on around your waist, and you can't burn it off. Then over time, if you keep going with this behavior and the stress becomes chronic, your body can't keep up those demands with that cortisol. And so the cortisol starts to come down. Now, initially you pump out a little adrenaline to help out, but over time, everything starts to go low, and that's where we get that chronic fatigue, that adrenal burnout, that white flag where your body's going, help, stop. So what can you do about it? Well, first off, you got to learn how to say, ready? No. Say it with me. No. You've got to stop overscheduling. And let's face it, in our society, we are totally rewarded for multitasking and overscheduling. I admit it. I have been known to not only text on the freeway, but also talk on the phone, text, and have my laptop open because I had two phones, okay? So I've now had to put everything out of arm's reach because I have no self-control with this. A couple nutrients that can make a big difference. Vitamin C is huge here. I love to use emergency packets twice a day to get a nice hit of vitamin C, which actually can help get your cortisol back in balance. When you're under a lot of stress, you blow out your B vitamins, so make sure you're taking a good B complex a couple of times a day as well. Eating becomes very important here. Don't skip meals. Make sure you start the day with a good breakfast and then eat your 3 meals throughout the day on a 4 to 6 hour time schedule, and make sure you're getting protein, healthy fats, high fiber carbs, and loads of non-starchy vegetables to help keep your blood sugar balanced, because again, when you're stressed, your blood sugar goes haywire. Now, the most important thing that you can do for stress is to get a good night's sleep. And one thing I tell people is decide when you're going to go to sleep, set your alarm clock for an hour earlier, and shut it down. No more computer, no more TV. Start futzing around, doing your hygiene, taking a bath, and getting ready for bed, and getting your brain ready for bed. Another thing that you need to do is build a little bliss in daily. I often ask people what they're doing for fun, and they kind of give me this blank look like, well, I took the kids to soccer practice. I'm like, come on, that's not fun. So figure out what that bliss means for you and do a little bit of that daily, and manage your self-talk. You know, there's enough people out there that want to kick our behinds. You don't need to do it for yourself, right? And that leads me to my final tip, and that is set appropriate boundaries. And you know what I mean. There are those negative people out there who will take you down. So make sure you're really keeping clear boundaries about your time, about who you associate, and about how you think. I'm JJ Virgin, and those are my tips for how to cope with stress, fatigue, and adrenal burnout.